Nobody told me love was this much underwater. Every surface thought I had just sank a little further. I keep swimming toward an edge that keeps retreating. Something in the deep says keep on going. What do you do when the shore stops being real? What do you reach for past the point of what you feel? The bar already knew before I even asked. It's been watching all our stories from the past. You can drain an ocean with a reason or a rule. What's already deep can't be pulled back up by you. The water keeps a version of your voice intact. البحر يعرف ما لما كله.
البحر يعرف ما لما كله.
Every current pulling me right back to a bottom I'm not sure I can retract. What holds you when the holding doesn't help? What carries you when you've forgotten how to swim yourself? The bar already knew before I even asked. It's been watching all our stories from the past. You can't drain an ocean with a reason or a rule. What's already deep can't be pulled back up by you. Pulled back up by you. Pulled back up by you. Ice doesn't break. It just waits. Frozen rivers learn the weight we lost. Every heartbeat learns the hidden cost. You move like winter dressed in disregard. Every word arrived a little hard. Every silence learns to keep what's lost. Every heartbeat learns to feel the frost. Hold me like the frost. You speak in silence, dressed as disregard. A quiet distance, neither of us starts. Lot в моих руках, ice in my hands. Every shadow learns to feel less hard. Every mirror learns to feel less true. Every silence learns to mimic you. Hold me like the frost. Hold me what we lost. Leave me in the static. Leave me in the frost. We are frozen echoes. Counting up the cost. Stay with me a moment. Stay before we're lost. Все застыло между нами. And I keep losing warmth in everything. Hold me till it's over, not just what we lost. Leave me when it's ending. Leave me in the frost. We are frozen echoes, nothing but the cost. Stay with me forever. Stay before we're lost. Before we're lost. Before we're lost. I don't pray like I used to, but I still know the posture. Still lean towards something when the room gets too quiet. You left a kind of hunger that the body can't fill. Some things live deeper than the things that we feel. Maybe it was never just about the skin. Maybe what I'm missing in life's deeper than this. Ooh, where do you go when the body gives up? Do you drift through the ceilings? Do you fill every cup? I've been searching for a name for what I feel in my chest. Maybe you were never mine. Just borrow from the rest. Some nights feel holy and I can't explain the weight of you still warm inside a sleepless vein. Ruhi Tarifeh, before my mind caught up, before I said your name. Nobody told me the soul had its own kind of hunger, something that food and sleep and love can't quite reach. I've been feeding every surface, every version of need, and still something underneath stays incomplete. Maybe the searching is the point, not the arrival. Maybe something in me needs the not knowing to survive it. Alma, what exactly are you looking for out here? You drift through all the noise and still refuse to disappear. I've tried to give you everything that should have been enough. Turns out the soul's the part of you that doesn't negotiate. Some nights I feel you like a current underneath. El alma sabe lo que la mente no puede decir. The soul knows what the mind cannot say. Every quiet moment pulls you closer to the grief of being something vast inside a body built to leave. What if the soul's not lost, just moving at its own pace? What if every empty room is just a designated space? Alma, what exactly are you looking for out here? You drift through all the noise and still refuse to disappear. I've tried to give you everything that should have been enough. Turns out the soul's the part of you that doesn't negotiate. Doesn't Not every kind of warmth comes from the sun. Some come from the particular way that someone chooses you. The way a hand knows which shoulder needs the weight. The way a voice knows exactly how to make the cold relent. I've been cold in rooms where every surface was enough. Turns out warmth was never really about the stuff. Calor, I found you in the least expected place. In the way you held the quiet like it had a proper face. Not the kind of warm that burns and then forgets. The kind that stays long after the particular moment sets. You run your words like they already know the way. is love if not the staying through the cold and through the rain? Lord, I found you in the least expected place, in the way you held the quiet like it had a proper face. Not the kind of warm that burns and then forgets, the kind that stays long after the particular moment sets. The particular moment sets.
The city doesn't sleep, it just changes its vocabulary. At 2 a.m. the street speaks something I understand. Every light a sentence in a language that's proprietary to the ones who chose to stay up past with the daylight plan. You only see the city's real face when the tourist version sleeps. You only know the place at all when everyone else retreats. Gora, you and I have a particular arrangement. I give you my insomnia, you give me your amazement. Every alley after midnight earns a kind of reverence that the daytime version never gets a reference. Before I understood the corner. Город знает тех, кто не уходит. The city knows those who don't leave. The cafe that looks closed but has a table in the order of people who decided that the night was worth the border. Performing for the crowd. What does the city say to you when it's finally allowed? Gora, you and I have a particular arrangement. I give you my insomnia, you give me your amazement. Every alley after midnight earns a kind of reverence that the daytime version never gets a reference. the having of it. to claim. الحياة هدية لا تعطى مرتين. Life is a gift not given twice. Every ordinary day that I forgot to notice belonged to something that the universe promotes as I've been carrying you without the proper ceremony, without the acknowledgement of how unlikely and how honorary it is to be the thing that has a version of your name. I'm trying to receive that with a better kind of claim. A better kind of claim.
In Arabic poetry, the body was always present, never apologized for. Named with a specificity that the English version shies from. I've been reading these descriptions and realizing that I've been treating mine as something to get results from. What would change if you treated the body as a home and not a tool? What would be different in the living if you followed that simple rule? Jism, I've been using you without the corresponding presence. Moving through the days with only functional attendance. Not inhabiting but operating, not arriving but commuting, and missing the whole experience. And the process of executing. الجسم ليس وسيلة هو المكان. The body is not a tool, it is the place. Every sensation I've let myself receive without the editing has been the kind of homecoming that the avoiding was preventing. Jism, I've been using you without the corresponding presence. Moving through the days with only functional attendance. Not inhabiting but operating, not arriving but commuting, and missing the whole experience. In the process of executing. The process of executing. Nobody tells you that the love that lasts is mostly boring.
in the best sense, in the sense of knowing where each other are. It's not the falling, it's the deciding every morning to stay inside the orbit of a particular star. The movies had it backwards. The beginning is the easy part. The staying is where love becomes an actual lie. Любовь, you're not the thing the songs prepared me for. You're quieter and harder, and you ask a great deal more. You don't arrive in lightning or in beautifully timed rain. You show up in the ordinary, and you ask if I'll remain. I've been loved in ways that felt enormous at the start. Любовь — это выбор, не случайность. Love is a choice, not an accident. And faded by the winter into something less than art. But this that has nothing dramatic and forgives without the drama is the kind I didn't know I needed, didn't know could be the answer. What survives the extraordinary and the years that come after? What holds two people in the ordinary kind of laughter? You're not the thing the songs prepared me for. You're quiet and harder, and you ask a great deal more. You don't arrive in lightning or in beautifully timed rain. You show up in the ordinary, and you ask if I'll remain. If I'll remain. Every wave we built just learned to pull us down. Every promise sinking underneath the sound. We were never built to hold this kind of weight. Every ship we made was bound to break. Every silence learns to feel the wreck. Every heartbeat learns to bear the wreck. This is just not fate, and I'm going down with you. Nothing left to save, nothing left to lose. We are sinking echoes, drowning in the truth. Hold me like the ending
Every mirror learns to feel the wreck. Every ending learns to bear the wreck. This is just no phrase, and I'm going down with you. Nothing left to say, nothing left to lose. We are sinking echoes, drowning in the truth. Hold me like the ending, hold me through the truth. Through the truth. There's a night that lives inside the chest, regardless of the hour. The kind that isn't fixed by daylight or by changing where you are. I carry mine through summer afternoons and crowded afternoons. It has nothing to do with dark and everything to do with the rooms. The night inside is patient in a way the outside isn't. It waits for when the noise drops low enough to listen. No, shall stop pretending you're not always somewhere near. You're not the enemy I used to think you were. I hear you're just a part of me that needed somewhere quiet to exist. The dark inside a person isn't always on the list. People tell me to get out more like geography is cure. Ночь внутри не зависит от времени суток. The night inside doesn't depend on the time of day. But I've been out and found the same internal corridor. The night I carry travels with me through each door. The internal dark was just a room, not a condition. What if it only needed light within, not outside recognition? Now I've stopped pretending you're not always somewhere near. You're not the enemy I used to think you were. I hear you're just a part of me that needed somewhere quiet to exist. Dark inside a person isn't always on the list. Always on the list. I keep coming back to edges, the places where things change, where the solid becomes liquid and certain becomes strange. Every shoreline that I've stood on has delivered me a version The kind of thinking that the center of a room can encourage. The edges where the two things talk without resolving. Where the question lives without the pressure of solving. Morilla, you've been my most consistent classroom. Every wave that reaches you still gives the stone some room. The water doesn't win, and the shore doesn't surrender. They've been negotiating this forever, both with equal tender. La orilla pertenece al agua y a la tierra por igual. The shore belongs equally to the water. Every time I've been between two things, too different to combine, I thought about the shoreline and how both things share the line. With equal tender, both with equal tender. I'm not lost in the way that needs a map or direction. I'm lost in the way that means I found the wrong version of where I was going. The destination exists, I just arrived somewhere adjacent, close enough to recognize the error, far enough to keep it. There's a kind of loss that isn't panic, it's just reckoning. There's a kind of loss that isn't grief, it's just the beckoning. Perdida, stop fighting you as if you're the enemy. You're just the place I am between the who I was and who I'll be. Not a state I need to exit with embarrassed urgency. Just a room I'm passing through, on the way to something free. Estar perdida también es una forma de encontrarse.
Being lost is also a way of finding yourself.
Every detour that confused me taught me more than the clear path. Every wrong turn introduced me to a different kind of aftermath. Perdida, I've stopped fighting you as if you're the Everything I thought would stay has learned to drift apart. Every solid thing I built was dust before the start. Not a tragedy exactly, more a natural correction. The universe reminded me of dust's direction. What stays clean for long enough to call it truly clean? What holds its shape past the point of what the holding means? Proud, I've watched you settle on the things I used to own. Every surface that I polished just became another home. You don't discriminate between the sacred and the plain, the expansive and the ordinary. Gather you the same. Пыль оседает на всем, что мы оставляем. Every room I walked away from gathered you in time. Every chapter that I closed collected you like crime. What remains when even the remaining learns to go? What's the thing beneath the dust that only stillness knows? Pile, I've watched you settle on the things I used to own. Every surface that I polished just became another home. You don't discriminate between the sacred and the plain, the expensive and the ordinary. Gather you the same. Gather you the same. Gather you the same. The nights that earn the morning are the ones that cost the most. Not the regular insomnia, the kind that gets too close. I've sat through several versions of the dark that didn't lift, and learned to tell the difference from the ones that always shift. The dawn you didn't earn still comes, but tastes like nothing much. The dawn you stayed awake for has a very different touch. Grass-fed you arrive the way relief does, slowly. First a color, then a sound, then light across the lonely. Every hard night that I finished has delivered you eventually. And I've stopped doubting that you come, I just wait more gently. Рассвет приходит к тем, кто дождался. Dawn comes to those who waited. Every version of the
never show. Arrived exactly when the darkness reached its final low. What you're going through is temporary still. What proves the dark is passing, even when it tests your will. I said you arrive the way relief does, slowly. First a color, then a sound, then light across the lonely. You come, I just wait more gently. I just wait more gently. This isn't something I decided, it runs deeper than a choice. Every cell already knew your name before I heard your voice. Some things don't negotiate with logic or with fear. They just arrive and rearrange the things you hold most dear. What do you do with something written in the deepest parts of you? What do you call the pull that's older than the things you knew? Sangre doesn't lie, it moves before the mind agrees. Every pulse confirms what all the careful thinking never sees. You can build a wall of reasons, build it 10 feet tall, but blood already knows the thing that brought you here at all. I'm not proud of everything the certainty has cost. La sangre llama y no se puede ignorar. Blood calls and cannot be ignored. But I've stopped pretending I could reroute what I've lost. Some rivers only run the way they always meant to cross.
I know I'm dreaming, but I choose to stay a little longer. Everything in here is softer. The meat is outside. The physics bend politely, and the colors hold their ground. The version of you here says all the things I've never found. Why would I wait to something that needs more explanation? Why would I leave a place that answers every hesitation? When you don't let the alarm win just yet. There's something here I haven't finished, something I can't let. The waking world will call me by my practical name, but in here I'm still the version who believes this isn't just a game. You looked at me the way you never quite do when I'm waking. Is this when you sabe más que yo? This dream knows more than I do. Every detail that the sleeping mind is carefully making belongs to something I spend daylight hours forsaking. What if the dream is just the truth with better lighting? What if waking up is just a different kind of deciding? When you don't let the alarm win just yet. There's something here I haven't finished, something I can't let. The waking world will call me by my practical name, but in here I'm still the version who believes this isn't just a game. Isn't just a game. Isn't just a game. There are things I've only ever said in very specific rooms, to very specific people at very specific hours. The kind that require the lowered voice and the leaning in. The kind that don't survive the traveling to louder. What you give it full volume, anyone can take or leave. What you offer in a whisper, only the right people receive. Susurro, you're the mode of the things that matter most. The things that would dissolve entirely if they had to shout. I've been protecting certain truths by keeping them at your level and finding that the quieter the truth, the less it needs to prove its mettle. El susurro llega más lejos que el grito. Every confidence delivered at this volume has outlasted every declaration that was louder, but far less steadfast.
for the things that matter most, the things that would dissolve entirely if they had to shout. I've been protecting certain truths by keeping them at your level and finding that the quieter the truth, the less it needs to prove its metal. Prove its metal. This is the hour I like most and can't explain exactly. When the day loosens its grip, but the night hasn't claimed you. Everything's still possible without the pressure of the morning. The amber light forgiving everything, the fluorescent blamed you. The evening is the only hour that doesn't ask for productivity. It just holds the space between the what you did and what you'll be. Bet you arrive the way a good thought does, unexpected. Between the work that's over and the sleep that's not yet here. You're the hour that asks nothing and gives the most reflected. In the quality of light that makes the ordinary clear. The conversations that have changed things all happened at this hour. Вечер говорит мягче, чем день. Evening's peace that turned out right. We're made in evening power, the kind of thinking that the deadline pressure never allows to flower. What holds you in the space between the old day and the new? What exists in the transition that belongs to only you? Better you arrive the way a good thought does, unexpected. Between the work that's over and the sleep that's not here yet. You're the hour that asks nothing and gives the most reflected. In the quality of life that makes the ordinary clear. Makes the ordinary clear. You have to stay awake for this one. That's the whole
undescribable in any word that's honest. Заря оправдывает все, что было до нее.
The aurora justifies everything that came before it.
Every sleepless hour leading to this moment was the promise that the waiting has a reason, and this is it. What makes you glad for every night that you refuse to have just slept? Zoya, you're the reason I'm still standing at this window. Everything about you says the patience finally paid. The sky is doing something that the reasonable won't witness, because the reasonable was sleeping while the rest of us stayed.